Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video we are reviewing and unboxing the My Hero Academia Todd McFarlane action figures. So there are some that I've been dying to get my hands on. It's not the whole wave because I really don't like the Deku and I believe All Might in that wave. So even though I haven't seen them yet in the stores, I picked up the two other main guys, and I still need to pick up a Deku. And I'm looking more for the Figma. I still yet to get that because I keep forgetting to pick it up. So eventually I'm gonna have to get that as well as the Bakugo. I do have the McFarlane Bakugo. I have unboxed the UA one as well as the regular one in his classic gear. I boxed them on the channel, so if you guys want to go back and watch those videos, they done real well on my channel. But can't wait to get into these guys as well. Also, quick housekeeping. I have just did a breakdown on the new Snyder Cut. So this is me filming like a day after the Snyder Cut. So if you guys are interested in that, go watch that as well. Check out the recent podcast videos that I have uploaded as well. And yeah, let's get straight to this unboxing. So actually, first things first, here's some clips of me finding them in the store. So here it is. Oh guys, got my second target. Let's see what else we can find in here, like this target. Oh no. It's looking scarce over here, man. They got some Power Rangers, some Transformers down there. What's this? Oh, Grimlock. That's pretty cool. Oh god. Coming over here, some Marvel Legends. Only Frogman. I just checked the WWE section. They don't have anything. God damn it. Well, I'm gonna keep looking around, see what else we can find. Oh, look what I found. I've been dying to look, finding him. He's so sick. Now, if I could find Shota, that would be pretty badass. Here's like their NECA section. Not really much in there, but pretty awesome to find. I'm gonna look around for some more. Probably ask them if they have Shota. But coming over here, here's their Funko Pop section right here. But pretty nice to snag this bad boy. Super happy. Actually, guys, before I check anything else, look at what they got over here. They got the new He-Man, Masters of the Universe stuff. Merman. Look at this. That's pretty cool. I don't really collect He-Man. They got Princess of the Power. Zodak. But this is pretty awesome. Skeletor. And that's pretty cool. Hey guys, well, we're at the second target. This is their NECA section. It's normally in an aisle, so they don't have like their own display or whatever, but this is what they have. Whole bunch of nothing really. They got the new King Kong. Let's see. Not much that I really want. Let's go check the other sections. Holy crap, look what I found. Oh my god. And then they got some more over here. This is my last stop of the day because it's starting to rain and I'm really tired, but I don't really have much. But pretty awesome find. Let's go. Okay guys, first things first, I went into a Walgreens and surprisingly enough, there was one that I've been looking for. It is the Silver Surfer. So we're able to find the Silver Surfer. I think he looks so badass as well. I'm going to take him out of the box. We're going to get good shots. I love that he comes with the almighty Thor hammer. So Silver Surfer is worthy of the hammer. And it's so badass as well. He looks so sick as well. Silver Surfer journeys from the distant future to combat the colossal threat of King Thanos with the power of Mjolnir. So it's pretty badass. Of course, we have King Thanos. If you guys want to go check that video out as well. To me, he's one of the best Marvel Legends for Thanos. Period. I really love that classic Thanos as well. And now, here is some of the My Hero Academia figures we picked up. And the first things first is Shota Izawa. Really love Shota, of course. If you don't know anything about Shota, which I don't understand why you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't. But Shota is the Class UA teacher. You know, he's so badass as well. He has one of the most powerful quirks. His quirk is like the powers they have in the show. He's able to temporarily disable people's quirks, their abilities. So, you know, he has this bandages. You guys can tell right here. You know, he wraps you up and able to disable your quirk for amount of time. And he's, like I said, he's so badass as well. And I love this classic head that he has, where he always looks like droopy and tired or high, whatever you want to put it. So pretty cool. Not sure which head sculpt I'm going to use. Most likely I'm going to use the Quark head, which comes with his signature goggles, but it's so badass. I might buy another one just to have him with the droopy head. It has like some hand, like, I don't know, I could put out certain scenes, I guess, but so badass to have him as well. And then last but not least, one of my other favorites, once when they announced it, I was like, oh my god, here he is, all for one. Now, for some odd reason, the big studios like Figma or who's the other one that's doing it? Wow, I'm forgetting all the other studios for some odd reason. I don't know why I'm blanking. But a lot of studios that are doing My Hero Academia are not doing villains for some reason. So I'm so damn happy that Todd McFarlane is doing some of the villains. I kind of wish that he actually does more characters as well, especially in the show, because some of the villains in the show is the most badass creative characters I've seen in some animes as well. Like, I know there's an argument for My Hero Academia not being the best anime, but I know people, I mean, obviously people love My Hero Academia. You know, you got some people out there who hate it because it gets all the awards, and you know, some people just love to crap over everything. But All for One is so badass as well. He comes with his big, gigantic, messy, ugly looking arm. So wondering how he's gonna stand up, as well as, you know, if he's gonna be able to stand up if I put his arm up, because with the Bakugo, with the classic Bakugo, you know, the heavy arms have it's real hard for him to stand up, as well as keeping the arm up as well. So the weight might be pushing it back down, but we're gonna check it out and see how they all look. So let's get straight to unboxing them. Okay guys, so here's Silver Surfer. So when you take him out, this is what he looks like, and he looks so badass as well. I really love Thor's Mjolnir hammer. You know, it's a little bit of reuse from the other Thor figures as well, but you know, it has all the encryptions on it, so badass. And then it says Thor on it, and then here is kind of like these little fire effects that you could put on the hands. So if you don't want to use the hammer, you could get the closed fist and then put the fire effects on it. It looks so badass as well. And then here's the big surfboard, pretty crazy as well. Not really much to it, just a big little surfboard thingy. And then you just plug it in at the bottom, and you could have him riding the surfboard, which is so badass as well. And this is really how Silver Surfer looks, or should I say Obsidian Surfer. But he looks so badass as well. I really love this. He's super flexible as well. Really love this. As far as like articulation on the feet, I mean, has a little swivel at the bottom as well as the legs, so pretty good as well. Don't know Marvel Legends to know which body they use for this, but as you can tell, you know, the ab crunch is pretty good as well. Then there's like the farthest you could reach back as well. Here's like the farthest you could have him go forward, so it's pretty badass as well. So here's a quick close up on the head. Head looks pretty good as well. Put the arm down just a little bit so I could actually show off the head. That's how it looks on the side as well. I love it. Like he looks kind of like pissed off just a little bit. You guys can tell. There's that. There's the side look, and then this is how the back looks as well. You can see the muscles popping out of his shoulders as well, and his arms. This guy is jacked. Yeah, you know, he's not jacked, but he's ripped. You see the muscles and all that. Even on like on his stomach, you can see the muscles popping out, as well as the legs. You know the veins popping out. So sick as well. But that's pretty much Silver Surfer looking so badass. So now let's get down to the other figures. Okay, guys. So when you take him out of package, this is what he looks like, and it looks real good. I'm not gonna lie. The mustache going over his face as well. You know, it has the little dots like in the animated show. Looks so good. It has the scar going over the thing. It looks more like a drawing more than an actual scar. But either way, it still looks good. I mean, it looks just like him. Got the redness under the eyes. Like I said, he looks really droopy. The black eyebrows. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, man. I really like this head sculpt. Then here is kind of like the side look of him, looking pretty good. The hair is really flowing off. I love that it doesn't, the hair doesn't get in the way of God damn it, what the hell? Doesn't get in the way of the wraps that's going around his neck. Looks so good. Here's the other side as well, but overall, I just love the feel. You know, it's kind of hard to describe how this feels. It just feels good in holding it in your hand. I just love this. Oh my god, it just feels great. Look at the art. Oh my god, look at the articulation on him. Jesus Christ, look at this double knee. He looks so crazy. Look how, oh my god. Is this a McFarlane figure? Holy crap. Damn, look at this. Damn, McFarlane nailed this figure, man. And then here's kind of like the bottom, you know, going down to this waist. Got some black and blue. It's kind of generic right from the bottom, but that's his whole, you know, his whole gear really is pretty generic. Most of the My Hero Academia characters have pretty generic gear, but overall articulation is good. Yeah, it doesn't have any like leg swivel or hip swivel at all, but it's pretty good. You could get it to go certain ways, whichever way you want. Arms as well. Arms is pretty good. Hands, pretty good as well. Then I just love this, you know, because I hate when the joints are actually showing. So the fact that, you know, he is hitting them pretty good, to me, it's so badass as well. But overall, it looks pretty good. Now let's just see. Or these are the only hands that he comes equipped with, which to me is perfectly fine. I just kind of wish that he actually comes with like other like wraps, so I could wrap around his hands. But that's some accessories you can make on your own. But pretty badass as well. So this is the last look of this head sculpt. Okay, guys, so this is how he looks with the actual you know, his quirk on. You know, he has the goggles, and then you can see like the mustache as well. Looks pretty good as well, and then has the wraps going all around. This one you could either put it over the hand or underneath it, which is so cool. So it's technically not blocking it. And then, you know, you could mess around and grab it to where he's actually like holding it. You just gotta like put it in there a certain way. Try to spread out the fingers, and looks like you know, he's actually the wrap is coming out of his hand, which is so badass as well. you know, that's just little minor things you could do if you're not trying to customize some little wraps or whatever. But it's so badass as well. I don't have it in on the way, but let's go ahead and try to put it in on the way. I mean, it is blocking the head a little bit from pushing it down, but it still can go to the side. And then it's not the only thing it is blocking was you can't see the chest, obviously, because this thing is pretty big and it's going all around. So this is how the back of it looks, and the hair looks pretty good, sticking up. And like I said, man, it looks just like the anime, man. So I'm not really complaining. I think this looks so badass. Really love this Shota Zawa. Looks so cool. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. Okay, guys, so it turns out that I actually had the wraps on the wrong way. So I went ahead and fixed that. So, yeah. So, I mean, they might not be this way. I just like them this way. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I know some people be in the comment section, oh, man, you got it the wrong way. At the end of the day, who really cares, man? As long as it fits over its head, that's all that really matters to me. But yeah, here is the clip of Shota Izawa.
I'm watching you. You won't have your way.
It's unrefined to bring a gun or a blade to a fight.
Round one. Ready? Clash!
I'll make the first move. I can't restrain myself.
No!
Just as predicted. So slow.
The hell?
Kicking sky high. Let's do this lot. Take this. I can't restrain myself.
I'll pulverize you!
Yeah, not gonna work. Watch yourself.
Heavy. You're strong! It's hard to
Melee. Kicking sky high.
Arms are heavy.
Too slow. Take this. So slow. Kicking sky high. Got to aim for the weak point. Clear as day.
Blast Ultra!
Still keep going.
Not this time. One who knows little often repeats it.
We have to fight to the death.
Yeah. Such a one-trick pony. Yeah. Being a hero is a calling.
Blast Ultra!
Ready?
Countermeasures complete.
Win!
It is illogical to resist.
Okay, guys, so next up is the one, the only, all for one himself. And this damn ham is massive. And I mean massive. Look at this big ass arm. Holy crap. This thing is massive. It has spikes. It has all the hands on it. Of course, if you don't know, all for one, he basically steals people quirks. You know, he has all these hands going into his you know, his arm, basically. You know, it's this big monstrosity. It's just massive. Now, first things first, I should get out of the way is the big major part I have with this hand, and that is the fact that the hand itself doesn't turn. So it doesn't articulate. It's not articulated at all. Yeah, it can go up and down, as you guys can see right here, but you can't turn it whichever way you want. So if you want to turn the fist to get it into a fighting position, you can't do that, which is really unfortunate. Now, McFarlane should have made it to where you could turn the fist. I mean, I don't know why he didn't do that. Obviously he knows that you might have definitely triggered some people off. Like, I get it, you know, because of the style, you know, all the hands going in there, so kind of makes sense that the hand would be in this position. But you know, the fact that most people are going to use this for fighting, you know, in fighting displays or whatever, especially against All Might, you would want to actually have a fist to look like he's actually punching him. Now, what you can do is get him in certain ways, making him stand in certain positions to make it look like he's actually punching All Might, but it's the fact that you can't actually turn the arm to get it to actually look like he's hitting All Might, which is really, really unfortunate. But overall, it does look good and does look like the big monstrosity arms we see in the video game as well. And then here is All Might. If you know anything, I mean All For One. If you know anything about All For One, he has no face. So that explains to you why he doesn't have a face. But he does have all these cool little mechanical things that's going over his mouth to help him breathe as well. Because he is super old and old. Originally in the show, they thought that he was dead, but turns out he was actually still alive. And doesn't explain why he wears a suit. But like I said, you know, because he is the leader of the League of Villains, so that's what they're called in the show. So maybe it looks like try to get like a mob boss type vibe going off in the show. But that explains the suit basically. But other than that, All For One just looks so badass. Like I says, just really super unfortunate that the hand, the fist doesn't move, or the hand really. The only thing you can do is just put it up and down. But that is basically about it. But overall, it looks freaking amazing. Love that this spike is really going up out of his arm as well. And then these small little, I mean, just look at the amount of detail that went into this arm. Just look at that. That's crazy. Got all the mini arms going up and down. The little rocks, the details on the rocks. And then got the pinks as well. It's supposed to be like veins, I guess, or something. Just look crazy. Even the hands look pretty crazy as well, or the fingers, I should say. But yeah, and then this is just a normal hand. But the other hand is pretty articulated as well. This one is pretty flexible as well. It's not as crazy as Azawa, but you can do a double knee with this one as well. And then as far as weight, because that's going to be the major question with this figure. So if I would have put the hand up, yes, it's gonna force the figure to bend down just a little bit. So you might have to use the actual base that comes with it, but I don't even think the base is gonna help with the weight of this arm, because this arm is basically made to just keep down, basically. And then you guys can kind of tell he's kind of like if I try to push it straight, he's kind of bending towards the side. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even doing that on purpose. He's doing it on his own because of the weight is kind of shifting his body towards the right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was one of the big major problems I solved when I seen this figure, was gonna be like, man, how is he gonna be able to hold all the weight on the right side? Because obviously the arm is gonna be massive. So what I could do is take out the base and see how he stands with the base. Okay, guys, so this is the most I could get him to stand up on his own. So like I was saying, man, the base kind of helps with it, even though you can't see the base right now. That's pretty much how I have the base. But the base doesn't really help as much as trying to get him to stand on his own. You have to put the arm in a certain way. There's no way you could actually have the arm hold up and have him without tipping over. So I highly suggest putting him maybe towards the back of your display, or have a stronger stand that's going to be able to hold his weight up to have him actually just stand up perfectly. So that is going to be probably a major turn off for some people when it comes down to this figure. The fact that you can't even have him basically standing up on his own is really, really unfortunate. But if you just love My Hero Academia as much as I do, you guys will definitely know that this man is super badass in your display. So no matter what, I mean, he's gonna be, when you eventually put him up against All Might, he's gonna stand out into the display as well. So like I said, it has its issues with the figure, but if you could just look past that point, this figure is absolutely I already call it amazing. It's really, really good. I just put it like that. I would call it the best, because like I said, the best would have been more like the hand being able to turn, some type of base that could hold the accessory. But hey, this is the best you could do for $25. And honestly, for $25 is actually pretty good, no matter how you look at it. Or you could just possibly wait whenever for Figma or whoever's doing My Hero Academia figures to finally put out some villains and get a real good all-for-one. But it's probably going to be over $125 or probably more. So for $25, I'll take it. But that's just me. So there is that, and pretty much the end of this video. Oh, how in the world could I leave this off without showing a badass clip of All for One?
Shall we begin?
It's fine now, because I am here!
Round 1. Ready? Clash!
Well,
I overshot with tremendous force!
my guard down. Try this technique. An error of judgment.
It's just it's a newbie!
My crushing strength.
Keep fighting!
Ridiculous.
Carelessness is your worst enemy! I overshot with tremendous force! Just getting... Stay away! Real pros risk their lives!
I will stay still. How about this?
Blast Ultra!
So pathetic!
Round 2.
Everything's fine now, right?
Let me try this.
Boom!
Hey, maybe you should just cut him
So
right.
forceful! Thanks for your hard work!
My crushing strength.
It's my turn! Be gone!
Let my guard down. You always have a choice.
Just getting I am awake!
You won't have that. This is the end. Spring-like rings, kinetic booster times 4, strength enhancer times 3, multiplier, hypertrophy, rivet, airwalk, spear-like blows. I will smite you.
Blast Ultra!
Looks like it'll
So
be fun.
pathetic!
Win!
You should be proud. You were able to have a duel with me.
Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys did enjoy this, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button. Helps the channel out tremendously. Keeps me motivated. Keep doing videos just like this one. So like I said, man, let me know down in the comment section down below. Are you guys collecting the My Hero Academia line? Are you guys watching the anime, which is pretty good in my opinion? It's one of the best animes out in current animes right now. Really loving these My Hero Academia figures as well. As like I said before, I gotta pick up the Figmas. I'm just dragging, man. I just don't want to keep going into lines. I want to continue finishing lines and then immediately go into next ones as well. So that's why I've been dragging on picking those figures up. I know I've been saying that for a while now, but I really want those figures as well. Like I said, these figures got their ups and their downs, but overall they look pretty good. And for me, I said this before and I'll keep saying this, as long as they look like the character, that's all I really care about. So at the end of the day, I'm still gonna eat it up at the end of the day. But you might be different, and if you are different, let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys think about this figures. Let me know if I put on the wrong accessories, like you guys let me know in one of the last videos that I did. Also check out the Snyder Cut breakdown that I have done, and previous podcast videos as well, what I did with Mr. Zombie as well. We should have one uploading pretty soon, so there it's that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Always stay tuned for the next video. By the way, my raccoon figure got delayed until April, so we're gonna wait on that as well. And April and June is gonna be a huge month for this channel because all the figures are coming out in those months. So stay tuned. You want to be subscribed, you want to hit that bell so you don't miss any of those videos that are gonna come out soon. That's pretty much it. You guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys later.